Welcome to GTCA. We're doing our championship series. This is the first race of round 3 between Teddy Bear and Dave. And a good start by both. As they head down to the first straightaway, Dave pulls away slightly, heading into the first corner. He's up by 0.8 seconds as they head up into these S corners. Teddy slides a little bit on the corner, but maintains his car, holding on to the speed. As they head into the first 90 degree before they head into tunnel roll here. And Dave takes that clean, as well as Teddy going slightly wide, but maintain his speed as they head up into the tunnels. Down to the hairpin for the first lap, and Dave's coming into it first, and he takes that fairly good, and Teddy right behind him takes it just as well as they head into the back straight to the start finish line of the first lap. Dave's gained 2.2 seconds at this moment as they head up the hill. Dave's up to 2.4, but Teddy's there right behind him trying to chase him down. He's gained a little bit of time back, 2.1, as we're coming into the last part of the S curves here. And into the first 90, and Teddy's been able to pull back almost half a second. He's 1.4 behind as they head up into tunnel roll here. Coming out of the tunnels and heading into the hairpin on the second lap. Dave's still up, 1.7 seconds. And he takes that fairly clean as the Teddy right behind him. So they head into the back straightaway to the start finish on this second lap. Dave is up again by 2.3 seconds. He seems to get a little more speed coming out of that hairpin than Teddy does as they cross the line again. Heading into the first corner, Dave takes it clean, and Teddy's right behind him taking it clean too. They both head back into the S corners. And Dave is up slightly by 2.3 seconds. Teddy's pushing right behind him, trying to bring him back. And he does a little bit, bringing it back to 1.9 seconds. And that was a fast section for Teddy too on that corners. Coming into the first 90. The tunnel roll, Dave takes that clean, so does Teddy, and into the second. And both take that fairly clean as well as they head into the tunnel roll, with Dave up by 1.5 seconds, heading to the final hairpin. Dave's coming into the final hairpin, and again he takes that fairly clean, and Teddy's right behind him, taking it just as well. As they head up the final hill on the final lap here. And it looks like Dave's gonna hang on for the initial win. Teddy's right behind him, putting in another good time. And that's the first race. So Dave has won the first race, which will give Teddy a head start in the second. Okay guys, so just jump back on the track, do a couple laps while I set up the room again with the time difference. Teddy, just make sure that Dave's lap times are faster, so it puts you up first on the grid, alright?
Okay.
Perfect, thanks guys. And I will give you that time here in a moment.
It's tough chasing him down.
And that's the whole thing with this, right? On the second race, that's where you win or lose, is the guy pushing now to catch up.
I got him in a turn.
So it looks like that there's going to be a 2-second head start on this next race. So, but I'll let you guys run your few laps here. Good clean first race, guys. No mess ups or anything. You guys ran pretty good.
Drive real slow, Teddy.
So, because both of you guys have won your first 2 races, win or lose, you're still in the next round. So, because it's 2 losses before you're out. So, well, he's racing Nigel, his first race here. Alrighty, once you go across the finish line here, Teddy will start the second race. And remember, Dave, you have to hold on for 2 seconds.
Okie dokie.
Awesome, I'll start the race now, guys. Have a good run. And I'll be sitting with you for the first part here, Dave, just so you know.
Okie dokie.
So if you see some in your passenger seat, don't freak out.
Yeah.
draw. As we head into the second race here. With Teddy coming into the first corner with a 1.5 second lead. As Dave is right behind him, chasing him down as they head into the first S corners. Both fairly clean, with Teddy 1.8 seconds up, coming into the second part of the corners. Dave trying to pull him back in. Heading into the first 90, Teddy takes that fairly clean. Dave right behind him as well, going into the second, heading up in the tunnel roll, and both of them take them clean, with Teddy leading into tunnel roll with 2 seconds. Dave's trying to pull back a little bit, bringing it back to 1.8 as they head into the first hairpin. Teddy takes that fairly clean. Dave right behind him, taking it just as clean as they head into the back road. 1.5 seconds separates them as they come up the hill here to the start-finish line on the first run. Slowly pulling back a little bit of time with a 1.2 second as they cross the line, heading into the first corner. Teddy's gained a little bit of time, 1.7, coming out of the first corner, with Dave trying to pull him back as they head up into the S corners. Teddy's car just slides slightly, but he's able to maintain it as he pulls up into the first section. Dave right behind him, 1.4 behind, and Teddy putting down a fast section for his lap there. Dave right behind, 1.2 seconds as they come up into the first 90 degree before tunnel roll. Teddy takes that clean as well as Dave, and as they head into the back 90 on tunnel roll. Oh, Dave does a little bit of a shake there, but maintains his car, keeping it from the wall as they head into the tunnels. 1.3 seconds now as they come down to the hairpin on the second lap. Teddy's keeping it clean as he pulls into that. Goes a little bit wide, maintains not hitting the wall. Dave coming back to under a second now as they head up the hill to the start-finish line of the second lap. It's a 0.5 second difference. Teddy crosses the line with Dave right behind him. Again, 0.5 seconds as they head into the first corner. Teddy makes a good first corner, gains a little bit of time back, but Dave's still right behind him with the 0.6 as they head into the corners for the last time of this race. Both are pushing hard, and Teddy slides a little bit, maintains his car though. As they come into the second half of the corners, 0.8 second difference coming into the first 90 degree here in a moment for the tunnel roll. Teddy takes that one fairly clean, as well as Dave as they head into the second 90. And again, both take it very good going up in the tunnel roll. Teddy's was open up to a 1.2 second difference as they head into the tunnels, heading to the hairpin for the last lap of this race. 0.9 seconds separates them as they come into this hairpin. Teddy's first one into the hairpin, and he makes a good corner, a little bit wide, touches the grass. Dave's right behind him with 0.3 seconds to go. As they head up the hill for the final lap here, it's going to be a close one. And Teddy manages to hang on. That was a good race, guys. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Holy 0.08 second difference.
Good race, good race.
Really, really good race.
That was nuts.
I wasn't. That was awesome. Good race, Teddy.
Thank you.
So now you'll be racing either Preston or Nigel. And Dave, you move to the third round. And I'm not sure who you'll be racing on. I mean, on the fourth round. But anyway, Preston or Nigel's who you'll be up against, Teddy. And I'll be posting all of this stuff onto the board here. And yeah, again, really good race. Very close.